Ναι, ναι, ναι. Οι υπογραφές είναι από εκεί, υπογράφουν πρώτα και μετά είναι η δήλωση.
Signature of the Memorandum of the signature of the Declaration of Intent on Migration and Mobility between the Government of the Republic of Cyprus and the Government of the Republic of India. The declaration is signed by His Excellency the Minister of Interior of the Republic of Cyprus, Mr. Nikos Nouris, and His Excellency the Minister of External Affairs of the Republic of India, Dr. Subrahmanyam Jaishankar. Signature of the Memorandum of Understanding on Defense and Military Cooperation between the Government of the Republic of Cyprus and the Government of the Republic of India. The memorandum is signed by His Excellency the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Cyprus, Mr. Ioannis Kasoulides, and His Excellency the Minister of External Affairs of the Republic of India, Dr. Subrahmanyam Jaishankar. Signature of the Framework Agreement on the establishment of International Soral Alliance. The agreement is signed for the Republic of Cyprus by His Excellency, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Cyprus, Mr. Ioannis Kasoulides. I invite His Excellency the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Cyprus, Mr. Ioannis Kasoulides, and His Excellency the Minister of External Affairs of India, Dr. Subrahmanyam Jaishankar, for their press statements.
Ready? It is with great honor and pleasure that I welcome in Cyprus a good friend and colleague, the External Affairs Minister of India, Dr. Subrahmanyam Jaishankar. Cyprus and India are bound by our parallel historical experiences, such as the fight for freedom from colonialism and our common paths to independence. The excellent level of relations between our two countries is also anchored by our shared vision for a world of peace, freedom, democracy, and the rule of law. Today's meeting was yet another reaffirmation of the excellent relation strengthened during the past 60 years of diplomatic relations between Cyprus and India. This solid partnership continues to diversify and deepen at all levels. People-to-people contacts have shaped a naturally strong, long-standing bond of friendship. On the course of our meeting, we had the opportunity to go over the full spectrum of our bilateral relations, but also on a wide range of other global and regional issues of common interest. We welcome the strong momentum in our bilateral cooperation, but as always, we looked at ways to further strengthen our ties in fields such as trade, commerce, investment, maritime affairs, tourism, and education. In this regard, it is our intention to continue our annual political consultations, which are held uninterruptedly for the last 3 years. We believe that this consultations mechanism between our two foreign ministries provides a solid platform for dialogue, creating a common understanding and enabling us to coordinate our efforts. Today we have signed 3 important agreements with the aim to foster our cooperation in effectively addressing issues of mutual concern. The MOU on defense and military cooperation will help develop the relevant dialogue. Furthermore, today, with the International Solar Alliance Agreement, we join a collective platform along with a number of other countries that aims to address an issue that affects the globe, that of the energy transition. We have also signed a declaration of intent on migration and mobility, which demonstrates our willingness to start a substantive dialogue with the aim of concluding an agreement that will tackle the issue of illegal migration and facilitate mobility in a proper manner. We also exchange information and ideas of how our countries can contribute more effectively to the promotion of peace and the strengthening of stability in our wider regions. In this context, I briefed the Minister of the Trilateral Cooperation mechanisms that Cyprus has established, together with partners in the Eastern Mediterranean region, designed to foster synergies and understanding to the benefit of all. As a global power with an important stabilizing role in the neighborhood of South Asia, India sets an example with its wisdom and leadership so that peace, security, and stability may prevail. I grasp today's opportunity to extend in person our heartfelt gratitude and sincere appreciation of India's long-standing principled stance in our continued efforts for the reunification of Cyprus, expressed by your country's support in the UN Security Council on the issue of Arusha and the resolutions for the renewal of the AMFISIP mandate. The political obstacles that emerged as a result of the partition of India stand as a historical example that serves as a guide to our efforts to reach a comprehensive settlement in Cyprus. As we have seen with the case of India, the country's partition was just the beginning of a perilous journey and certainly not the end. Therefore, a two-state solution for Cyprus and its people cannot be accepted. In this regard, I thank General Timaya, who served in Cyprus until his passing in 1965, and General Divan Prem Chand, whose tireless efforts during the Turkish invasion to protect civilians, evacuate foreign diplomatic staff, and safeguard the airport in Nicosia will never be forgotten. Our island, having one of the longest-standing UN peacekeeping missions deployed on our territory, we thank India for the service and sacrifice of its peacekeepers. We also touched upon a number of regional issues, such as the situation in Ukraine and Afghanistan. Particularly for Ukraine, we expressed our concerns on the several political, economic, and humanitarian implications of the ongoing war and the global spillover on food and energy security. We agree the necessity to intensify the efforts for the international community to achieve a diplomatic solution that will end the suffering of the people and restore peace and stability. Last but not least, we discussed the framework of the EU-India relations, which over the years have evolved to a strategic partnership with both sides jointly working together to address common challenges to promote peace and security, as well as effective multilateralism. My dear colleague and friend, once again, it is a pleasure to welcome you to Cyprus and wish you Happy New Year.
Thank you. Your Excellency, Foreign Minister Ioannis Kasoulides, dear friends, let me first begin by thanking my friend and colleague and the government of the Republic of Cyprus for extending such a warm welcome to Nicosia and for hosting us today. It is a great pleasure to be here on my first official visit as the Minister of External Affairs. And this takes place as we mark 60 years of our diplomatic relations. It is a matter of particular pride and pleasure that I could be here for the occasion. Today's meeting demonstrates our commitment towards deepening our bilateral cooperation. India-Cyprus partnership is one of immense importance. It is rooted in our shared values of democracy, diversity, pluralism, and respect for law. The strategic aspects of the relationship have gained a new meaning in recent years, reflected in our bilateral engagements. The exchange of views on the various crucial challenges facing the international community today was particularly useful. In growing our own ties and working with other partners, we are both guided by shared values and common principles. I take this opportunity once again to reiterate our principled position on the Cyprus issue. The Republic of India reiterates its commitment for a bicommunal, bizonal federation based on UN resolutions as the solution to the Cyprus issue. We have had today very productive discussions on our bilateral relations, on our multilateral cooperation, on geopolitical and regional challenges. So we exchange views on our respective neighborhoods, on the Indo-Pacific, on the Middle East or West Asia as we call it, on Europe, on India-EU relations. I must say the exchange of views was something I valued very greatly. There was a lot that I will be carrying away from that. We have also signed a number of important agreements today. Let me say a few words about them. One is the MOU on defense and military cooperation between our two countries. The second is the letter of intent on migration and mobility partnership, which we believe will provide a common framework of arrangement and cooperation to facilitate the mobility of students, academics, business people, and professionals. And it will also help in combating irregular migration. I welcome very much the signing of the Framework Agreement on International Solar Alliance by Cyprus, and I believe that our cooperation in the field of renewable energy will gain as a result. It gives me also great pleasure to share with you all the fact that we have released commemorative stamps today on the occasion of 75 years of India's independence and 60 years of the establishment of diplomatic relations. Overall, friends, I would say there is a lot that we can today be proud of in our bilateral relationship, and the level of our comfort, the extent of our cooperation is clearly something that is very visible for all of you to see. As we look at the world, the COVID pandemic and ongoing conflicts demand that we address new challenges. Energy security and food security are particularly pressing issues. As the responsible members of the international community, India has joined its other partners in working towards extending humanitarian aid, medicines, vaccines, food grains, and other forms of assistance. We face these challenges today as really conscientious members of the global order, and it's important that we work collectively to find common solutions. You also all know that India has taken on the responsibility of the presidency of the G20 beginning the 1st of December this year, and it is India's endeavor to involve as many countries as possible and steer the conversation in the G20 towards equitable and sustainable growth, a lifestyle for environment, women empowerment, digital public infrastructure, and technology-enabled development in health, agriculture, education, as also in skill mapping, culture, tourism, and other areas. We also, I think today, had a discussion which touched on some of these aspects, including energy, our common interest in fighting economic crimes, and on the subject of multilateral reform. So let me conclude by once again reiterating my strong sense of satisfaction at the quality of discussions we've had today, and I'm very certain that our future deliberations will take our bilateral relationship to new heights. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much. Thank you. No questions, Manila. No questions. No questions.